Gangsters, what's up, guys?
Sorry, we had some difficulties on the stream. It dropped, and we had a bunch of little silly things happen. Right now, there's 82 teams playing, so I hope the system doesn't crash any more than it already did. One more team here, and we'll start. Sorry, we had a little bit of a mess up. You hear me, right? Good. You all hear me. There might be a little delay in a few things, but. All right, so game one, standard knowledge, multiple choice. All right. I'll read off a question. Then eventually the countdown will start on your device and the options will show up. You'll have to select an option, then hit submit. Here we go. Question one. Igneous and sedimentary are categories of what? A. Atoms, B. Soil, C. Eras in time, or D. Rocks? We got a little longer delay tonight. All right, majority guessed. D Rocks 4019s. Make sure you're hitting submit if you're playing. I got 84 teams logged in, but I'm not sure everyone can see us anymore because the feed went down. Let me check my post here. All right, question number 2. Which of the following is not a lethally venomous snake? A. Black mamba, B. Tiger snake, C. Eastern brown snake, or D. Python? Like I said, pay attention to your devices more. Something to do. There's a lot of people on the internet tonight, so it seems like stuff's a little slow. Majority guessed D, the python. 10 for eastern brown snake, 11 for tiger snake, and 4 for black mamba. And python is the correct answer. All right, question number 3. What is tin's atomic number on the periodic table? A 50, B 60, C 70, or D 80? Majority guessed 50 at 23 teams. 21 for 60, 14 for 70, and 2 for 80. 50 is the correct answer. Question 4. The 6-Day War took place in which year? A 67, B 72, C 77, or D 82? Majority guessed 1967. 67 is the correct answer. Good guess for 34 teams. Question 5. Remember, this is the general knowledge. The other game will start around 8 o'clock. Hold on. Question 5. And as of 2018, DeAndre Hopkins played for which NFL team? A, the Texans, B, the Chiefs, C, the Giants, or D, the Raiders? Majority guessed Texans. Texans is the correct answer. Question number 6. Woodrow Wilson served the president of which Ivy League school before he became president of the United States? A, Dartmouth, B, Harvard, C, Princeton, or D, Yale? I need a drink now.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, answers the question, why do we drink?
Majority guessed Princeton, C. Correct answer is Princeton. 24 teams get points. Question 7. Whatever, Jay. Which of these cities is in New Zealand? A. Manchester, B. Sydney, C. Warsaw, or D. Wellington? Majority guessed D. Wellington. Wellington's the correct answer.
You did it! Congratulations!
Question 8. Alison Krauss collaborated with which musician on the album Raising Sand? A. Billy Corgan, B. Mick Jagger, C. Keith Richards, or D. Robert Plant? Majority guessed D. Robert Plant. 30 teams. Robert Plant is the correct answer. 30 teams get points for question 8. Question 9. Which American city is known as the theme park capital of the world? A. Anaheim, B. Hershey, C. Orlando, or D. Sandusky? Majority of the guessed C. Orlando. And Orlando's correct. Question 10. Leonardo DiCaprio appeared in which film directed by Christopher Nolan? A. Batman Begins, B. Inception, C. Insomnia, or D. Prestige? I don't have time to mess with that. Majority guessed. 49 teams. B. Inception, and that is correct. Well, sorry, Tony. I'm writing only, 90 questions for 3 days a week. Sorry if there's a repeat every once in a while. You guys are not making me happy tonight. Scores right now, you can see them on your devices. Silent Cal, Anus, and Jensen's Nana are all in the lead right now. .86 teams are playing, by the way. but I don't think half the teams are answering, so I don't know what's going on. Either they didn't find the feed after or whatnot. They'll have to come back. Yeah, I will, Chad. All right. Question, here we go. We're going into question 11. Alec Baldwin played which character on the television show 30 Rock? A. Jack Donnie, B. Pete Hornberger, C. Tracy Jordan, or D. Kenneth Parcell? So much happening. Majority guessed A. Jack. And Jack is the correct answer. 46 teams get points. Question 12. Ellen Page and Michael Cera appeared together in which film? A. Juno, B. Magic Mike, C. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, or D. Superbad? Remember, watch your devices, not the camera for when the time starts. Majority guessed, 48 teams said Juno, and Juno is correct.
Baby.
Let's go into question 13. A Looney Tunes character named Pete is which kind of animal? A parrot, B, a pig, C, a porcupine, or D, a puma? Majority guessed. 20 teams said a parrot, 14 for puma, 16 for pig. It was a puma. He's Pete the Puma. $14. Which fruit is traditionally served with the beer Corona? A, cantaloupe, B, lime, C, orange, or D, peach? Majority guessed lime. Wow, 63 teams guessed lime, and lime is the correct answer. Question 14 or 15 now. The Kremlin is a complex found in which city? A, London, B, Madrid, C, Moscow, or D, Seoul? $62 teams guessed, 57 said it's Moscow, 4 for London, 1 for Seoul, and Moscow is the correct answer. We're going to max out tonight, I think. Question 16. Which of these labels is the name of a blood type? A, AB, B, BC, C, CD, or D, DE? Now we got some groove going. Majority of the teams guessed. A, B. And that is the correct answer. '17. Actress Natalie Portman was born in which city? A, Jakarta, B, Jerusalem, C, Los Angeles, or D, Sao Paulo? '63 teams guessed B for Jerusalem. Jerusalem is correct. Points to 42 teams. Question 18. On July 4th, 1939, which baseball player said in a speech that he was the luckiest man on the face of the earth? A, Ty Cobb, B, Lou Gehrig, C, Babe Ruth, or D, Ted Williams? Majority guessed. 37 teams guessed Lou Gehrig. 20 for Babe Ruth. Lou Gehrig is the correct answer.
Lucky guess. I just lost $1 to myself.
'19. In 2002, which artist released the single 1,000 Miles? A, Christina Aguilera, B, Michelle Branch, C, Vanessa Carlton, or D, Britney Spears? Majority guessed. C for Vanessa Carlton. 11 for Christina or Michelle, and 5 for Britney. Vanessa Carlton's correct. Question 20. In 2017, a 7.1 earthquake impacted which of these cities? A, Houston, B, Kolkata, C, Mexico City, or D, Paris? Majority guessed. C, Mexico City. Mexico City's correct. scores right now. Anus is in the lead. Jensen's Nana, and then Sugar Daddy. We have 90 teams in this game right now, by the way. I don't think everyone's playing the 80s game yet. So once this game's over, people will have to log back into the next game, but we'll figure it out. There you guys all are. All right, question 21. Richard Gere is known for practicing which religion? A, Buddhism, B, Christianity, C, Islam, or D, Judaism? Oh, I forgot to do the clock down, but whatever. All right, majority of the teams guessed. A, Buddhism, 3 for Christianity, and 12 for Judaism. It was Buddhism. He's a Buddhist. Question 22. What children's literature character, Uncle Wiggily, is which animal? The children's literature character, Uncle Wiggily, is which animal? A dog, B a goat, C a rabbit, D a sheep. That might be another repeat. I don't know. I read too many questions. Majority guessed. See a rabbit. Rabbit's correct. All right. Question 23. Which James Cameron movie premiered in 2009? A, Terminator 2, Judgment Day. B, True Lies. C, Avatar. D, Titanic. Majority of the teams guessed. C, Avatar, with 47 teams, and Avatar is correct. Question 24. Which meat is traditionally part of the dish Eggs Benedict? A, beef, B, ham, C, pastrami, or D, turkey? Majority of teams guessed. B, ham. Ham is correct. Question 25. Uncle Ben's is a company that produces which food? A, carrots, B, noodles, C, peas, or D, rice? Majority guessed. D, rice, and rice is the correct answer. Question 26. In the film Moneyball, Brad Pitt played which Major League Baseball team's general manager? A, the Astros, B, the Dodgers, C, the Yankees, or D, the Athletics? And majority of the teams guessed. D, the Athletics. Athletics is the correct answer. Question 27. We're going to have to cut this one short. I'm sorry, guys, because of all the stuff that happened. What color did Marvel's The Hulk originally start as? A, green, B, red, C, gray, or D, blue? Majority of the teams guessed. Um, 22 said blue. 20 for gray. Gray is the correct answer. And 28. Bill Walsh served as which NFL team's head coach during his lifetime? A, the Bills, B, the Colts, C, the Rams, or D, the 49ers? Majority of the teams guessed. $38 teams are 49ers, 18 for the Bills. 49ers is the correct answer. $29. Sam Smith recorded the theme song for which James Bond film? A, Casino Royale, B, Quantum of Solace, C, Skyfall, or D, Spectre? Majority of the teams guessed. Uh, 26 teams said Spectre, 14 for Casino Royale, and Skyfall had 19. Spectre is the correct answer. $30. What does the Richter scale measure? A, earthquakes, B, hurricanes, C, thunderstorms, or D, waves? Majority of the teams guessed. A, Earthquakes with 62 teams. Earthquakes is the correct answer. We're only going to do 10 more questions, guys, but I'll show you the scores right now. Anus is in the lead again. Jensen's Nana and Sugar Daddy. Wow, it's a lot of teams to go through. So you can see where you're at. We're coming through here. Final couple here. Some teams are going to play in the next game. All right, so here we go. Final 10 questions. These are 200 points a question. There is a first letter, I think, in there and a number. Final 10. In weightlifting, how many attempts to lift a bar do athletes have per event? A2, B3, C1, or D4? Majority of the teams guessed. 37 teams guessed B3, 24 for 2. Correct answer is B3. Question 32. Who played the role of Dr. Frankenstein in the 1974 movie Young Frankenstein? A, Gene Wilder, B, John Stamos, C, Gene Hackman, or D, John Wayne? Majority guessed A, Gene Wilder. Gene Wilder is correct. I have no idea what to tell you. If you have no sound, it's not my fault. It could be your stream. It's working fine on my end. I have the stream here too. I don't know what to say right now. I'm sorry, guys. Probably 900 people on the internet or something. I don't know what to do anymore. We only got 7 questions left, and then we'll go to the next game. To new link. Question 33. Which rap group was the first rap group to appear on the cover of Rolling Stone? A, Beastie Boys, B, Sugar Hill Gang, C, Salt and Pepper, D, Run DMC? Majority guessed Run DMC. Run DMC is correct. Question 34. What planet has the shortest day at 10 hours? A, Mars, B, Jupiter, C, Saturn, or D, Earth? Majority of the teams guessed B, Jupiter with 31 teams. Jupiter is the correct answer. Points to 31 teams. Question 35. In 1981, Thomas Harris introduced the world to what serial killer? A, Leatherface, B, Freddy Krueger, C, Michael Myers, or D, Hannibal Lecter? Majority of the teams guessed. D, Hannibal Lecter with 41 teams. Hannibal Lecter is his correct answer. Question 36. What early rock pioneer once told an unresponsive audience, "I hope you all get heart attacks"? A, Jerry Lee Lewis, B, Buddy Holly, C, Chuck Berry, or D, Elvis Presley? Majority of the teams guessed. A, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Jerry Lee Lewis is correct. Question 37. In biblical etymology, what animal became extinct because it was thrown off the ark and drowned? A, the T-Rex, B, the dodo bird, C, the unicorn, or D, the woolly mammoth? Majority of the teams guessed. Ah, 34 teams guessed the unicorn, and unicorn is the correct answer.
You did it! Congratulations!
The juice of which fruit is mixed with Prosecco to make a Bellini cocktail? A, apple, B, peach, C, grapefruit, or D, schnozberries? We have 100 teams logged in at the end of this game. Majority of the teams guessed. B, peach, and peach is the correct answer. Two questions left, and then we're going to go to the next game. So, what is the name of the magazine that has been in production since 1984 that tells you the price of sports trading cards? A, the Card Price Today, B, Card Trader, C, the Beckett Guide, or D, Sports Illustrated? Majority of the teams guessed. C, the Beckett Guide with 42 teams. The Beckett Guide is correct. And final question, end of the game. It's a first letter. You just got to give me the first letter of your answer. Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream is set on the outskirts of which European capital city? Majority of teams guessed. We got some P's, some R's, some A's. Correct answer is A. A. Athens. Final scores right here before we go to the next game. Drum roll. Anus is in the lead. Our winners was Anus, Jensen's, Nana, and Sugar Daddy. Good game. All right, I'm going to the next game. I'm going to kick you all out of this one. You're going to have to log into the next one in a minute. All right, guys. Make sure you have any other browsers cleared or any games running in the background so that your phones don't have any issues. We got 80 teams logged in right now. All right. So these are multiple choice questions. First 30 are 100 points apiece. You'll have to select an option after the countdown starts and then hit submit. Like I said, the first round, 30 questions is 100 points a question. The faster you submit, the more points you get. Here we go. Question 1. In the film Ferris Bueller's Day Off, who plays the burnout at the police station that Jeannie kisses? Options. A. Jeremy Renner. B. Matt Dillon. C. Charlie Sheen. Or D. Ben Affleck. Put your answers and hit enter. Majority answered. C. Charlie Sheen. 49 teams, and Charlie Sheen's the correct answer. Good points.
Bueller. Bueller. Bueller.
He's sick. My best friend's sister's boyfriend's brother's girlfriend heard from this guy
Question
who knows
number
this
2.
kid is going with the girl who saw Ferris pass out at 31 Flavors last night. I guess it's pretty serious.
In the film The Karate Kid, what color did Daniel have to paint Miyagi's house as part of his training? Fence, house. Same thing. A. Green, B. Red, C. White, or D. Black? You don't lose points as well, so make sure you guess. Majority of the teams guessed. C. White, 36 teams, 2 for green, 12 for red, and 0 for black. It was green. It was green.
Banzai!
To baby trees.
Ah, Banzai. Banzai!
Banzai.
Question 3. In Steven Spielberg's 1982 film E.T., what is the name of the main boy featured throughout the film? A. Daniel, B. Elliot, C. Tommy, or D. Brian? Teens guessed, and a majority of the teens guessed. B. Elliot. 62 teens guessed Elliot. Elliot is correct. Elliot. Elliot. Question 4. What was Mouth's real name in the Goonies? A. Mikey, B. Jake, C. Scott, or D. Clark? Majority of the group guessed. A. Mikey, 29 teams, 20 for Jake, 10 for Scott, and 10 for Clark. Correct answer is Clark. Mouth's real name was Clark.
No, I want the Villa Scalapini. I want a Fettuccine Alfredo. A bottle of Fettuccine in 1981.
Question 5. What is the name of Sarah's brother that she's trying to save in the film The Labyrinth? A. Toby, B. Tommy, C. Timmy, or D. Trevor? Majority of the teams guessed. 30 teams guessed A, Toby. 19 for Timmy, 18 for Tommy, and 4 for Trevor. And Toby is the correct answer. I'm sorry the first game didn't work out. Denise, I'm sorry. Question 6. What does Ali Sheedy say she likes to drink in the Breakfast Club? A, tequila, B, vodka, C, gin, or D, rum? Majority of the teams guessed. A, mostly said vodka, B for vodka. 12 for gin, 11 for tequila, and 3 for rum. It was vodka. She likes vodka. Question 7. Name the film, first letter. You just got to give me the first letter of your answer. It's all you have to do is put your first letter in and hit submit. What is that film? Majority of the teams guessed. We got a lot of B's, some T's. Correct answer. B. That is Zoltar from the movie Big with Tom Hanks. Question number 8. In Footloose, what is the name of the little town that Ren moves to? Multiple choice. In Footloose, what is the name of the town that Ren moves to? A, Beaumont, B, Buford, C, Billings, or D, Brantford? Majority of teams guessed. "38 teams guessed A, Beaumont. 14 for Buford, 12 for Brantford, and 5 for Billings. It was Beaumont. Question 9. Which of these is not a bad guy from the film Die Hard? Multiple choice. Which of these was not a bad guy from the film Die Hard? A, Hans, B, Carl, C, Argyle, or D, Jason Voorhees? Oh, that one's going to mess everybody up. We had to skip that one because the bottom one was wrong. All right, 10. Sorry about that. In what year was the film The Running Man set? Multiple choice. In what year was The Running Man set? A, 2001, B, 2019, C, 2025, or D, 2049? Majority of the teams guessed. Uh, 24 said 2025, 21 for 2019, 13 for 2001, and 10 for 2049. It was set in 2019 last year. Yeah, Argyle was the limo driver, but it was marked wrong on my end, James Lyons. It was marked wrong on my end. All right, scores right now. Tina and Jovi are in the lead. Vermont expats in Florida and PAG, P-A-G. Scores, you can see where you're at. Question 11. In 1989's The Little Mermaid, what was Scuttle's name for a fork? Wah, Sarah. A snarfblat, B, a thingamabob, C, a dinglehopper, or D, a whirlyjig? Majority of the teams guessed. C, a dinglehopper. 17 for thingamabob, 10 for snarfblat, 1 for whirlyjig. It was a dinglehopper, sorry. C. Question 12. Gary and Wyatt don't do what when they take a shower with Lisa in Weird Science? Is it A, take their pants off, B, open their eyes, C, turn towards her, or D, breathe? Majority of the teams guessed. A, take their pants off. 44, I guess that. 18 for open their eyes. 4 for turn towards her, or 0 for breathe. They didn't take their pants off. Correct.
So, what would you little maniacs like to do first?
Question 13. This is a number. You have to put an answer in and hit submit. In the films Short Circuit 1 and 2, what number is associated with the robot who becomes self-aware? Put your answer in and hit submit. Majority of the teams guessed. We got a lot of 5s, a 2, a 1, some 9ers, a 12. He was Johnny 5.
Number 5 is alive.
Question 14. What does the lady in the cafe say after Sally finishes proving to Harry that he can't tell the difference between a real and faked orgasm and when Harry met Sally? Was it A, I'll have the special, B, wowza, C, I'll have what she's having, or D, just water, please? Majority guessed. C, I'll have what she's having. And that is the correct answer. I'll have what she's having. Question 14, or 15, sorry. Who played the best friend of Sarah Jessica Parker in Girls Just Want to Have Fun? A, Molly Ringwald, B, Helen Hunt, C, Meg Ryan, or D, Jodie Foster? Majority of the teams guessed. A, Molly Ringwald, 22 for Helen Hunt, 12 for Meg Ryan, or D for Jodie Foster. It was Helen Hunt. '16. In Dirty Dancing, what was Baby's real name, first letter? Majority of teams guessed. 65 teams guessed. Some F's, some J's, some A's, some D's. Her real name was Frances F. Question 17. What word is famously tied to this 80s film character? A, blasphemy, B, outrageous, C, coward, or D, inconceivable? Majority of the teams guessed. D, inconceivable, 44 teams, 16 for blasphemy. Inconceivable is correct.
Inconceivable!
18. I am set in Atlanta, Georgia, and tell the relationship between a Jewish woman and an African American man. What movie am I? A, The Color Purple, B, Chariots of Fire, C, Glory, or D, Driving Miss Daisy? Majority of teams guessed. Uh, 49 teams for Driving Miss Daisy, 16 for The Color Purple, 2 for Glory. Correct answer is Driving Miss Daisy.
Where's the beef?
19. What is the name of the 80s film featuring the most intense boot camp scenes in cinema history? A, Full Metal Jacket, B, Platoon, C, Patton, or D, Stripes? Majority of the teams guessed. Full Metal Jacket, 40 teams. And that is correct.
What is your major malfunction, numbnuts?
Question 20. Which 1988 film is the story of two brothers, Raymond and Charlie Babbitt, who developed a bond while on a road trip across the United States? A, The Wiz, B, The Blues Brothers, C, Rain Man, or D, Ordinary People? Majority of the teams guessed. Rain Man, C, with 52 teams, 12 for Blues Brothers. It was Rain Man. I thought I had a sound clip, but maybe I don't. Oh, I know where it is. Hold on.
Of course, I don't have my underwear. I'm definitely not wearing my underwear. It's not my underwear.
Scores right now. Fraggle Rock is in the lead with 1421. Tina and Jovi with 1380. And Vermont Expats in Florida with 1348. No, the picture is just like a weird video. It should be coming out, isn't it? Aren't you seeing like a weird colored weird thing? It's made to look like an 80s like tone thing. All right, question 21. This picture is from the film Say Anything. But what song is playing on the radio in this scene? A, In the Air Tonight. B, I Want to Know What Love Is. C, Is This Love? Or D, Your Eyes. Majority of the teams guessed. Your Eyes, 38. 18 for I Want to Know What Love Is. 4 for Is This Love? Or 2 In the Air Tonight. It was Peter Gabriel's Your Eyes. 38 teams got points. Question 22. First letter, first name. Name the 80s movie character. What is this character's name? Majority of the teams guessed. We get some B's, some J's, some S's, some M's. Her name, Billie Jean. It was The Legend of Billie Jean. Question 23. How many Nightmare on Elm Street films were released in the 80s? A5, B6, C4, or D7? Majority of the teams guessed C4. 15 for 5, 4 for 6, and 3 for 7. Correct answer is A5. There were 5 Nightmare on Elm Streets in the 80s. I hope Ryan got that right. 24. An unemployed actor is desperate for work, so he disguises himself as a woman and gets a role in a soap opera. Name the film. A. Miss Doubtfire. B. Tootsie. C. Trading Places. Or D. Working Girl. "64 teams have guessed. Majority said Tootsie B. Tootsie's correct. 52 teams got points. "25. What 1984 film starred Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner? A. War of the Roses. B. Jewel of the Nile. C. Romancing the Stone. Or D. Wall Street. Majority of the teams guessed. $39 for Romancing the Stone, 12 for War of the Roses, 5 for Jewel of the Nile, and 8 for Wall Street. It was Romancing the Stone, although they were together in both Jewel of the Nile and War of the Roses as well. Question 26. Which 1987 movie sees Glenn Close boiling a bunny? A. Jagged Edge. B. The World According to Garp. C. Fatal Attraction. Or D. The Big Chill. Majority of the teams guessed. It was Fatal Attraction. Fatal Attraction. $27. Which Steve Martin film? Sorry, hold on. Steve Martin was cast as a fire chief with a peculiar nose opposite Daryl Hannah in which 1987 release? A. Roxanne. B. The Jerk. C. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Or D. Option. I missed an answer in there. Majority of the teams guessed. Uh, 44 teams said Roxanne, 13 for The Jerk, 4 for Dirty Rotten, and 1 for option D. Correct answer is Roxanne. Question 28. What was placed in Dr. Hathaway's house in the film Real Genius that destroyed the house once the laser was fired? A. Gasoline. B. C4. C. Popcorn. Or D. Propane. Majority of the teams guessed. Popcorn. popcorn. They basically turned it into a giant Jiffy Pop. Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
27. What was the name of this character in Revenge of the Nerds? What was the name of this character in Revenge of the Nerds? A. Ogre, B. Boris, C. Booger, or D. Chaz? Majority of the teams all guessed. Uh, 56 said Booger, 5 for Boris and 2 for Chaz. That was Booger. Sorry about that. 30. That was actually a Booger thing. What was the original name of Star Wars film Return of the Jedi? What was the original name of the Star Wars film Return of the Jedi? A. Revenge of the Jedi, B. Jedi Unite, C. Jedi Justice, or D. Luke's Return? The majority of the room all guessed. Uh, 45 teens guessed Revenge of the Jedi. 13 for Luke's Return. It was Revenge of the Jedi.
Don't know the power of the dark side.
All right, scores right now. Hey, Vermont Expats are in the lead from Florida. Fraggle Rockers right behind them, and then Rhinestone Cowboy in third. We got 15 questions left, and then I'll see what happens. 15 questions. I'm letting you see where your points are at the moment. For the most part, I think most of you see them on your device, so you should be all right. And let's go into the final 15. All right, final 15. These are 200 points a question. 200 points a question. They are multiple choice. There is a number, I think, and maybe a first letter in there, so pay attention. So here are the final 15. According to Ralphie Parker from the movie A Christmas Story, his father worked in blank as other artists might work in oils or clay. A, alcohol, B, banking, C, profanity, or D, advertising. Majority of the room guessed. C, profanity with 45 teams, 8 for advertising, 7 for banking, and 3 for alcohol. And profanity is the correct answer.
My father worked in profanity the way other artists might work in oils or clay. It was his true medium, a master.
All right, question 32. In the 1983, Griswolds began their cross-country trip in National Lampoon's Vacation. Although they have several ventures in the way, what was their ultimate destination? A. Wally World, B. the Grand Canyon, C. Burbank, or D. the Kennedy Space Station? Majority of the teams guessed. $50 for Wally World, $10 for Grand Canyon. It was Wally World, the amusement park Wally World. All right, question 33. One of the great buddy films of all time, Midnight Run, features the acting pair-up of Charles Grodin and which of these Hollywood tough guys? A. Al Pacino, B. James Caan, C. Nick Nolte, or D. Robert De Niro? Majority of the team guessed. $30 for Robert De Niro, 12 and 12 for Nolte and Caan, and 8 for Pacino. It was Robert De Niro.
That is correct.
$34. In the film Top Gun, what was Val Kilmer's handle? In Top Gun, what was Val Kilmer's handle? A. Maverick, B. Iceman, C. Goose, or D. Wolfman? Majority of the teams have all guessed. 62 teams. Iceman. 52 said Iceman. 5 for Maverick. Iceman is correct. 35. In what Rocky film does someone callously declare, if he dies, he dies? A. Rocky, B. Rocky 2, C. Rocky 3, or D. Rocky 4? Majority of the teams all guessed. Uh, 27 said Rocky 4, 18 for Rocky 3, 16 for Rocky 2, and 1 for Rocky. It was Rocky 4. Talking about Creed. And 36. They're here is a famous quote from which 1982 horror flick? A. The Fly, B. Poltergeist, C. The Fog, or D. Critters? Multiple choice answer here. Most teams guessed. B. Poltergeist with 59, and Poltergeist is correct. $37. What 80s movie starred Leah Thompson, Craig T. Nelson, and Tom Cruise? A. Risky Business, B. Legend, C. Cocktail, or D. All the Right Moves? That's supposed to be risky, not Ricky. Majority of the teams answered. 30 for All the Right Moves, 21 for Risky Business, or Ricky. It is All the Right Moves, football film. $38. First letter. Name the John Candy film, first letter of the film. Majority of the teams all guessed. We got a lot of U's, some P's. Correct answer is U for Uncle Buck. Good guess for a bunch of teams. 39. What 80s action comedy featured an all-American truck driver, a 2,000-year-old Chinese wizard who controlled an army of evil demons, and of course, two damsels in distress? A, The Golden Child, B, Beetlejuice, C, Over the Top, or D, Big Trouble in Little China? Majority of the teams all guessed. $44 guessed Big Trouble in Little China. And that is correct. Big Trouble in Little China. Kurt Russell. Question 40. Paul Reubens, a.k.a. Pee Wee Herman, also voiced a character in what 80s film? A, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, B, Flight of the Navigator, C, The Fox and the Hound, or D, Land Before Time? Majority of the teams all guessed. I guess we've lost some teams, but 43 said Who Framed Roger Rabbit, 8 for Flight of the Navigator, 4 Fox and the Hound, and 6 for Land Before Time. He actually was the voice of the spaceship in Flight of the Navigator. All right, final 5 questions. These are still 200 points, but there's 5 options in each question. Here we go. What was the name of Doc Brown's dog back in 1955? A, Edison, B, Einstein, C, Copernicus, D, Tesla, or E, Galileo? Majority of the teams all guessed. Einstein was the name of his dog in 1985. 55 was Copernicus.
Did it! Congratulations!
So points to a few teams. Which of these is not a character in the film Stand By Me? A, Gordy, B, Johnny, C, Teddy, D, Vern, or E, Eyeball? Majority of the teams all guessed. 26 teams said Eyeball. 16 said Johnny. Correct answer is Johnny. Eyeball is actually a member of one of the gangs. I'm drinking lemonade. $43. What was the name of the horse in the Never-Ending Story? A. Atreyu, B. Falcor, C. Morla, D. Argyle, or E. Artax. Majority of the teams all guessed. Uh, 26 said Artax, 16 for Falcor, 11 for Atreyu. Artax is correct. He sinks into the quicksand. Question 44, 2 questions left. What was the alias that Heather used when calling into the radio station talk show in the movie Heathers? A. Tweety Bird, B. Carrie, C. Betty Boop, D. Jessica Rabbit, or E. Joni? Majority of the teams guessed. E. Joni. 10 for Tweety, 12 for Betty Boop. She called in as Tweety Bird. And final question. What is the name of the restaurant Eddie Murphy's character gets a job at in Welcome to America? A. Burger Palace, B. Jack in the Box, C. McDowell's, D. Burger Giant, or E. Answer option. I missed a couple tonight. Majority guessed. 33 teams said McDowell's. McDowell's is the correct answer. All right, final scores. Here we go. End of the game. The Fraggle Rockers are the winning team in this game. Rhinestone Cowboy right behind them, and then Vandalay Unlimited. I hope you guys all had fun. End of the game, scores will be up. If you guys need to get a hold of me, you can message me. There's some stuff on there. Regular games on Friday, just some general knowledge games if you guys want to play. See you later.
time to dive in. The water's fine.
Your demons drag me close to hell. I can feel them, I can feel them pull me down. You won't ever let me leave you. You make these nightmares come true. My heart is in the ground. You fucked me up, I'm sober now. You won't ever let me leave you. You make these nightmares come true. My heart is in the ground. You fucked me up, I'm sober now. I'm feeling nightmares come true. Feel it. I'm feeling close down. Feeling nightmares come true. Feeling I'm feeling close down. Come on. You got me trapped inside this spell. Now